Hello, my name is Stephi, just in case you didn't know that, and I was born with a genetic disorder called cystic fibrosis, which basically causes my body to overproduce mucus, which clogs my organs, especially my lungs, and causes frequent infections. And because of these infections, sometimes it gets so bad that I have to stay in the hospital. Like right now, I have to get IV antibiotics through this PICC line, and I usually have to stay in the hospital for at least 2 weeks at a time. I've had to stay in the hospital probably at least a couple dozen times in my life. The morning routine is always kind of something like this. Hopefully this video gives you kind of a better understanding of what cystic fibrosis is like. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 6 a.m. and every day I start off my morning very peacefully to the blaring sounds of my IV machine beeping. Eventually, after about 30 minutes of waiting, a nurse finally comes in and shuts it off. By this point, I'm awake and only moderately annoyed. Next, I do my nebulizer, which contains hypertonic saline, aka salt water. It helps loosen up the shit in my lungs so that I can cough it out easier. Every hour or two, a nurse comes in to take vitals, just to make sure I'm still alive and stuff. Next, we do a thing called chest BT. Basically, a physical therapist beats on my chest in different positions for like 30 minutes, and then I cough a bunch. Sometimes I throw up from coughing so hard, but I figured you probably didn't want to see that on video, so I cut it out. You're welcome. Then I brush my teeth. Very fun stuff. And then to shower, I have to put this plastic thing over my PICC line. It protects it from getting wet, because if it does get wet, it could get infected, which would be very bad and not fun. Now it's shower time. I can't show you that part because it's not allowed on YouTube. Okay, cool, I did it. Now I take this plastic thing off and I dry my hair a little bit. And then I put on makeup, even though it's completely unnecessary, but it makes me feel a little bit less ugly and sick, so I do it anyways. Next, I use this device called an acapella. I blow into it and it shakes my lungs, which also helps to loosen things up. I don't really know how it works, but it does. Now it's time for drugs. First, we have enzymes, which I have to take every time I eat something because I can't digest food like a normal person. Then I have to take vitamins because CF causes absorption issues, meaning I have to take extra vitamins or I could easily become malnourished. Then I take an antibiotic, which is helping to fight my current lung infection. And now it's breakfast time. Hospital breakfast food is trash, so I usually order an obnoxious amount of bananas. I also have berries and juice that my dad brought in for me. Shout out to Eric. Now I'm on an adventure to a different part of the hospital where I have to do a pulmonary function test, also known as a PFT. I don't do this every morning, but once or twice a week I do. Today happened to be one of those days. And this is how I find out if my lung capacity has improved or declined since being here. Basically, I take a deep breath and I blow as hard as I can for as long as I can into this machine. It usually causes me to cough a lot. And now I'm back in my hospital room, and the last thing of the morning involves hooking me back up to the IV machine to receive IV antibiotics. I'm also pretty sure the nurse caught me trying to sneakily film this, which is kind of awkward.
It's quite the fancy camera you have.
Thanks for watching this morning routine video. I hope you learned something. Before I say goodbye, I just wanted to show you the view from my hospital room. The sun is setting right now and it looks really pretty. I hope you enjoyed this morning routine and I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are in the world. Okay, that's all. Bye.